welcome to Woodbridge Channel's coverage of high school sports. Today we're on the basketball court at Woodbridge High School for a game between the visiting Colonia Patriots and the home Woodbridge Barons. My name is John McCormick. I'm your full-time mayor and part-time wannabe sports announcer someday when I grow up. Joining me is Councilman Greg Ficara, who probably forgot more about sports than I ever knew. As a former athletic director and former star athlete himself, Greg, welcome.
Thank you, John. I think you can take that star part off, but I appreciate it.
Well, you were an athlete. You did stuff. You played in college.
Yeah.
The only thing I played in college was hearts and spades.
Hey, we were talking earlier, sometimes you say an inter-town rival like this, you can throw the records out, but quite frankly, Woodbridge at 7-7 and Colonia at 8-7, they're fighting for a spot in the state playoffs, so this is a big, big game for both teams.
Whenever Woodbridge plays Colonia, it's big. Bigger than Kennedy Woodbridge, bigger than Kennedy Colonia. These two teams in any sport, they could play tiddlywinks and it would be a huge battle. Here's the tip. Controlled by nope. Colonia gets it. Give you the starters for Colonia. Number 1 is Luke Valeriano. Number 2, Christian Chapman. Number 11, Frankie Lehman. Number 21, Connor Bevilacqua. And number 35, Chris Sika. Down low. Oh, missed the layup. Oh, that was too easy for number 13. Curtis Nesbitt. Way too easy for that. Starters for Woodbridge. Number 1, Kyrie Henry. Number 2, Keyshawn Glover. Curtis Nesbitt is number 13. You just saw him score. Kamari Purcell is number 23. And Danny Thermitis, a 6'6"er, number 35.
Big boy.
Oh, yeah.
Takes up a lot of space. Well, it's two big guys. Colonia.
Oh, Sika's got more bulk. They're both about 6'6". Maybe Sika's less.
Yeah. Just a lot of bodies in the middle there.
Valeriano had a great game when these two teams played last time. I don't forget the score, but Colonia won.
Yeah, it was during the holiday tournament.
Right.
It was during Eric's holiday tournament, and it was a nice crowd over at Colonia. I remember the game.
Yeah, it was fun. You actually went to a game and watched without calling it.
Yeah. No, it was really
down low to Sika. He turns. The ref's in my way. And spins it out to Connor Bevilacqua.
Good defense.
Yeah, they're moving the ball well, but they're not. They collapsed well around Sika there.
Oh, he's got the count on now. There we go.
Wide open. In and out. Rebound, Woodbridge Nesbitt. Got Keyshawn Glover to his right. Now Glover swings over. Kyrie Henry to his right.
Colonia staying in a man defense.
Henry to Purcell. Purcell drives it, gets it down low to Thermitis.
Nice dish.
Beautiful play. And Woodbridge has a 4-0 lead.
If I remember correctly, in that game back in December, Woodbridge had the lead in most of the game.
Yeah, they did. I remember that. Ball gets loose. Lehman covers it up. Sorry. Now Lehman drives, trips up over to Bevilacqua, shoots at 3. No good. Rebound out, and it's going to be Woodbridge ball. Nope, it's Colonia ball. Referees Tony Bonk and Matt Pagano. Tony's the tall guy.
Yep, and Tony's daughter is the head women's coach at J.P. Stevens High School. Tim
Carroll in the game now for Colonia. Long range, no good. Rebound, Thermitis.
Every shot that Colonia's taken has been a good shot, and it's been very close. Just has rimmed out and not gone in, so it's not like they're taking crazy shots.
Oh, nice play by Glover and blocked.
Sika comes over.
Sika came over and blocked it. He gave a nice pass down low to Thermitis.
Very nice defensive help by Sika on that.
Lehman to Sika, to Chapman.
Nice drive.
Finally, Colonia gets on the board. Christian Chapman with a deuce. For Colonia, let's see if we can put this in order. The only guy in double-digit scoring is Valeriano with 13. I'm sorry, Frankie Lehman has 11. Chapman averages 9. Tim Carroll off the bench averages 9. Bevilacqua and Chad Baker both average 8. Sika averages 4. For Woodbridge, looks like we had a 17.7 score in Curtis Nesbitt. Kamari Purcell at 13.1. Keyshawn Glover at 10.3. So 3 guys in double digits for Woodbridge. 2 for Colonia, but 2 guys right behind him at 9.
All right, we were talking a little earlier. The pep band here at Woodbridge gives it a college.
Yeah, they do.
College
It does really.
Yeah, the game. It's really cool. Nice.
And this gym is as nice as many college gyms. Not any, but many.
Yeah, and it's got a nice crowd for Saturday afternoon.
The floor is beautiful. The paint job's great. The scoreboard's new. Stands look great. They're new.
Yeah, great place for a game. No question about it.
Long range, Kyrie Henry in and out, no good. Good. Oh, wow. Sika had a box, but wow, Thermitis got that one.
Yeah.
It fell in the right spot for Thermitis.
He got up there pretty high, though. His head was around the rim. Nice move.
Good play. Kamari Persall breaks into the scoring column, and it's 6-2 Woodbridge. Brandon Hall, the coach of Colonia. Matt Gigliello for Woodbridge. You said today you saw a good piece of news in the paper today, Greg.
Yeah. Earlier in the month, he got his 100th win, and congratulations to Coach Giello. Did that in a relatively short.
Yeah, I was going to say it's not too long ago that. What was that guy's name? Tyrone.
Yeah,
I can't think. Patterson.
Right. The former coach.
In the game now comes Chad Baker for Colonia. Out goes Sika. So we have got Frankie Lehman, Connor Bevilacqua, Christian Chapman, Chad Baker. Away, and here comes good move by Nesbitt, pulling it out over to Persall, back to Nesbitt, all alone, wide open, no good. Thermitis, he might have knocked it out. Yep, going to be. Oh, it didn't go out.
Thermitis had a nice block on that last series. Man, he gets up there.
6-6. That looks slow. Bevilacqua loses the ball, and Woodbridge comes up with it. No, Colonia comes up with it. Pass, no good. Lehman's going to pass it to a driving number 12, Carroll, no good. Ball's going everywhere, and finally Woodbridge comes up with it. Down to Nesbitt, he's going to stop, pop, bang. Is that a three? Yes, it is.
Kamari Purcell on that scramble down there. He did it. It was like a one-man wrecking crew. And then in the end, he unfortunately, the ball was taken away from him. But
he got big, I tell you. From last year to this year, he really bulked up. He got stronger.
Yeah.
There's a long shot for three, way long. Rebound, Woodbridge. That is Purcell. Can take it himself. Knocks some over. Offensive. No, it's a foul.
He circled the ball in the rim.
Yeah, what was that movement by the ref?
That might mean that we interfered with the ball while it was on the rim. Did he count that? A little discussion now by the officials, but he made the circle.
Like a whirly thing. Yeah. I never saw that before.
That generally means that there was interference with the ball while it was on the rim. Yep, and they gave the points to the Barons. So that's
all right. So
it's goaltending.
Goaltending. I was going to say that effectively. Yeah. So there's two more for Persall. He's got 4.
Yep.
And now Sika comes back in the game. So does Valeriano. So they got Chapman, they got Lehman, and Baker. Woodbridge has Henry, Thermitis, Nesbitt, Persall, and Keyshawn Glover. Up and in for Persall. He's got 5. Woodbridge has 12 and a 10-point lead. Hard to believe it. 10-point lead this early in the first quarter.
Woodbridge is playing inspired right now, that's for sure. They are all over.
That's an awkward shot. Persall tripped up, loses it. Colonia controls it, tries to get it, and gets it to Baker. Baker gets it to Lehman. Lehman to Chapman.
Good hustle by Colonia.
They got to slow down a little bit. They were looking like they were getting out of control there a little bit. Here comes Lehman. Down to Chapman. Chapman had a really good game when they played earlier.
Yeah, I remember that.
Baker drives, no good. Foul might be on Thermitis.
I think the basket was good. I think the basket went in.
No, it didn't.
No?
No.
You know, the minute the defensive player, John, squats at the ball as opposed to going straight up and down, they're going to get called for a foul every time. And that's what happened there.
Baker in and out. Colonia can't buy a basket. Almost 6 minutes gone. In the game now for Woodbridge. Let's see, we'll turn around, my man. 0. That is Daniel Boateng. And who's the guy behind the shooter? 20. Is that Matt Bader?
I think so.
Yep, it's Matt Bader, number 21. And he made that, right? So who was that? Was Baker got one.
Yep.
Here comes Bader right off. Shoots, misses, rebound. Oh, nice pop. Nice play by Thermitis. Nice block by either Seeker or Baker. I couldn't see who.
Both of them were right there. It was a good play.
The big men are getting up.
Yeah. That's a nice way to get into the game. Take a shot, right?
Yeah, right.
It gets you acclimated to the game right away.
Nesbitt will take it out now. Gets it to Bader. Scott Nesbitt, Henry, and Glover. Glover looked at he wanted to shoot, pass, no off, and that's a shot. No good. Rebound, Baker. Boy, Baker gets up.
Yeah, he got up there.
Here comes Lehman over to Carroll. Back to Lehman. Lehman fakes, runs in. Going to make that one. No, still can't. They're not getting the buckets at all.
Yeah.
Pass almost blocked by Lehman. Dangerous pass. And now Henry. Oh, that was big.
Yeah.
A 3 for Kyrie Henry. Boy, they got a 15-3 lead now. 12 points.
There's a very fast transition so far on both sides.
Yeah, they're both. You're right. No good. Rebound Woodbridge.
Forced shot.
Nesbitt's got Glover on his left. He's got Thermitis on his right, and is blocked by Carroll.
Yeah.
A lot of blocks in this game. Here comes Chapman. He shoots, swatted, and in. Boy, this is fast action, man.
Yeah, a lot of it. This is the way the game was during the tournament.
Yep,
the transition game was big, and there was a lot of baskets off that.
And in that game, I think we said earlier, Woodbridge had a lead, a pretty big lead early, so you don't know.
Yep, Kamari back in the game now. So.
Colonia has Baker, Lehman, Chapman, and that's good. Valeriano and Carroll. Woodbridge has Nesbitt, Persall, Thermitis, Bader, and Glover. Oh, he zigged when he thought he was going to zag, and it's out.
Lost the handle on that one. Kenny Pace, Glenn Lockman, Dan Harris, all hanging out in the corner
Nancy
over there.
Drum in the stands.
Yeah, we got all
I'll tell you, you see Pace and Lockman, anytime their kids are doing anything, they're there.
Yeah, absolutely. And two great coaches. Coach Pace in basketball and certainly football, and Coach Lockman with
soccer, right?
Soccer. Was outstanding soccer coach. Two really great educators.
Up and in. So Christian Chapman single-handedly bringing Colonia back in this game. He's got 7 of their 8 points.
Yeah, and just like he did last time.
I said he had a great game last time. He was the guy for Colonia.
Yeah. So now we're back into a game.
Coach Brandon Hall's not worried about a 12-point lead. He's seen his team come back against these guys with at least that in the first quarter last year. And there goes Chapman. He's got 8 out of 9. And suddenly 12 becomes 6.
See how
Colonia on a 6-point run.
Yep. Let's see how Woodbridge responds now. Staying in the man-to-man, Colonia. Very aggressive man-to-man. They're playing right in their face.
That's not a great shot. Nope, did not go in. But I didn't realize the time was running down. It was a great shot because he had to get it off.
John, in Colonia in their comeback, staying with the man-to-man was doing a very nice job of helping each other out. If somebody got picked, the other player picked up, and I think that was one of the reasons for their comeback late in that first quarter.
Well, the scoring is pretty easy for Colonia. It's 8 for Kristen Chapman and 1 for Chad Baker on a foul shot. They have 9 in the first quarter. And for Woodbridge, also easy. Kyrie Henry has 1 3. Curtis Nesbitt and Kamari Persall have 5 each for 13. I'm sorry, I'm missing 2. Oh, Denny Thermitis also has 2. Okay, so that's 15.
Right.
You're right, the band's cool.
Yeah. All their songs are very contemporary too, right? Little Rolling Stones here.
Yeah, they had before. They had one of the current ones. I forget the name of the song.
Yeah. And it's great. The director's playing. He's right in there.
Yeah.
He's got his sunglasses on. He's cool as silk there.
Talk like I know the current songs. The only ones I know are the ones that they play at the gym.
Yeah, well, we know them because we can hum them. We just don't know them.
We don't know them. Okay, Woodbridge sends out Curtis Nesbitt. Number 11 for Woodbridge now is Kenny Iberike, Keyshawn Glover, Kamari Purcell, and Danny Thermitis. Colonia counters with Kristen Chapman, Chad Baker, Connor Bevilacqua, Tim Carroll, and Frank Lehman. Nesbitt, no good. Rebound, Baker.
A little bit off balance on that shot.
And here comes Colonia down 6. Baker looks, drives, passes out. Bevilacqua controls it over to Lehman. Picked almost.
Nice defense by Nesbitt on that.
Shot. Good. Number 12, Timmy Carroll. And the lead's down to 4.
Colonia staying in the man.
Shot. No good. Rebound. Out on Colonia, I think. Woodbridge ball. In comes Sika. Out goes Baker. But when you have a two-headed monster like Sika and Baker, you could put one of them in the game at all times. That's pretty darn good.
Yeah, absolutely.
They play together a bit, too. There's Purcell. No good. Those two guys are having a battle.
Yeah,
Sika and Thermitis.
Classic.
Lehman covered well by Glover. Guess you could say he's covered like a glove.
Covered like a glove, yes. Very aggressive defense by both teams.
Wow, nice shot. Frankie Lehman got that up and over.
He had to go way out.
And the lead down to 2, so it's an 11-point run for Colonia, and just like that, timeout Woodbridge. Wise move. Score was 15-3, now it's 15-13.
He had to get that one arm all the way out to get over there.
Oh, yeah. He's not he's maybe 6 foot. He's going against the guy 6'6".
Yeah, with a big wingspan.
Big mismatch on the size, but he took it to the hole and got it in. So
we were talking before the game. Nice for Woodbridge girls basketball that Brooke Tomitsky scored her 1,000 point and made some statewide news and network news.
Well, what happened was I posted it on Facebook that night and put the story in about mother and father both having 1,000. Now the daughter does, and I said, has that ever happened before? Highly unlikely, but I don't know. But I can't imagine it has. And then the governor's office called me and said, we need a number. We want to call her up and congratulate her. So I got her Bobby T's number. Next thing you know, the First Lady's posting it on her Facebook page. And then it kind of, picked up from there.
Yeah, network news. You see it.
Yeah.
I saw it on 11 o'clock news. And then Bobby and Brooks scored on the same date.
Yeah, same date.
Point. That's
28
incredible.
years later against the same team, New Brunswick.
Yeah.
You can't script that.
Nah.
If you put that in a movie, people would say that's so crazy.
Yeah.
But he pulled out his basketball and saw the day, 123.90.
Yeah. It reminds me when Kristen Samoji outscored her dad, John Samoji, for the state title. I don't know if she still has it, but boys and girls, she was the leading state scorer.
And he was leading boys?
He was the leading state scorer, and then she overtook him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's boys and girls for the state. Now, I don't know if that still holds, but...
Here's Nesbitt way too far. Rebound Sika. Bevilacqua breaks into the scoring column and ties the game, so a 12-point run for Colonia.
Just the opposite now. Woodbridge having a hard time finding the basket, and everything Colonia throws up is going in now.
Right. I said that night, a father-son combination of 1,000-point scorers is rare.
Yeah.
A father-daughter combination is rarer, and that's going to go off Woodbridge. A mother-daughter combination, right, it's got to be rarer, and a mother-daughter-father combination has to be, like, impossible.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if there's any way to research that. I'm hoping that Tominski's find someone who can look it up.
If anybody could, it could be Haley or
Tafaro or one of those guys. Yeah,
those guys will figure it out.
But mother-daughter combinations, I don't know of any.
Yeah.
Father-daughter, I don't. You said Samojis.
Yeah, that's
locally, I don't know of any.
Samojis was quite a story because, as I said, John was the leading scorer in the state, and that record held for years. And then Kristen came along and broke it. That was big news too.
Right. The Jorgensens both had 1,000 in Kennedy. Jay in, I guess, 1973 or 4.
Right. I think it was more 74.
Bobby was I was covering games, so Bobby was probably 6 or 7. You think?
Yeah.
Woodbridge struggling now to find the basket, as you said. Colonia with the ball and a chance to take a lead that I don't think they've ever had. I forget exactly how the first part of the game went. Here comes Valeriano up. No good. Sika turns up. No good. And fouled by Thermitis.
Good scrapping underneath.
It's fun watching these two guys fight each other.
Yeah, that ball just went over Thermitis' head, and Sika was there to grab it. Rebounding is such an important part of this game. It's incredible.
Sika buries one, and they have a lead. He breaks into the scoring column. 6 different players have scored now for Colonia. Only 4 for Woodbridge. No good. Rebound Thermitis.
I was wondering when he was going to do that.
Foul on Sika. I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't done that more often.
Yeah.
Because if you can get either big man out of the game, although Colonia can bring Baker back in, but if you get Sika out of the game, that's huge.
Yeah, they both fouled each other in that sequence right there.
That's only Sika's first.
But at least you would think that when they throw the ball in the middle, he would turn and take a look at the basket.
Right.
You would hope that he would anyway.
Thermitis ties it. First points for Woodbridge this quarter. His third.
It's interesting. Halfway through the quarter, they got 1 point.
Yeah. Lehman tries the same up move, and here comes Glover. Oh, he's going to go up and in for Keyshawn Glover. Gives Woodbridge the lead back.
Nice left hand there.
Yeah, nice left hand is right. He boxed himself. He bodied himself well, too.
Boateng had a nice defensive block on that to lead to that score.
Only 1 3-pointer this whole game by Kyrie Henry. Valeriano's been quiet. He averages 13 a game, doesn't have any yet.
Very aggressive defense.
Oh, he's fouled before he jumps. It'll be in the act of shooting. I think it was Glover.
Yeah. This point's very important.
And Lehman sinks it. He's got 3. In the game now comes Baker. Sika out. Baker's a junior. Sika's a junior.
Coach Hall is very comfortable moving his players around.
And Lehman ties it. And now he comes out of the game and back in goes. First time, Tommy Mitch.
Yeah. Up in the front.
Young man we're very familiar with.
Looks like Colonia just switched to a zone here.
Down low. Oh, swatted by Baker. On the floor. A foul on the floor. Is it going to be on Mitch? No, it's on person. It's a Colonia foul, but
I think they might have made a mistake.
Yeah, they called it on Chapman. His first. Nice try by Glover, just didn't fall.
Yeah.
And here comes Mitch, guarded by Glover, and back over to Valeriano.
Baker was up pretty high on that attempted block, though. I'll tell you, that'll alter your shot.
I don't recall Baker playing a big role the last time these two played. He certainly is tonight.
Yeah.
Down low to Baker, turns, he's got a Thermitis behind him, and he had Nesbitt in front of him. No, I'm sorry, that wasn't Thermitis, that is Zero, that's Boateng.
Yeah, Nesbitt was in there, I think, just knocked the ball away, and that's why it remained Colonia's ball.
Long range, Valeriano, no good. Rebound, Baker up and in. Nice play by Chad Baker.
Very nice.
Wow.
Good box out on that. Very good defensive position. I mean, very good rebounding position.
He's having himself a nice game. Only 3 points, but boy, you can see his presence on the game. And Colonia back up on top. Under 2 minutes to go. Thermitis top of the key. Glover down low to Purcell. We turn and shoot. He'll try it. Blocked by Baker. He doesn't think so, but then again, whoever does.
Once again, he swatted a little bit there, and that's going to get called just about every time.
This is Colonia's kind of game. I remember Brandon Hall quote was in the paper saying if it gets over the 40s, it's not our game. He wants to keep the game in the 40s, and with 1:38 to go in the half, it's 20-18, so he's getting his wish. Purcell sinks one.
Colonia number 11, Frank Lehman.
Woodbridge only 4 points in 6 minutes, almost 6.5 minutes. And 2 of them run foul shots. 3 of them are on foul shots. Purcell has 7. He leads all Woodbridge scorers. Chapman still leads Colonia with 8. All in the first quarter, though. Carroll, Lehman, Baker, Valeriano, and Chapman for Colonia. Here comes Chapman, stops, pops. Yes, he makes it. He's in the scoring column in the second quarter. He's got 10 to lead all scorers.
Colonia in the zone now.
Bader back in the game now for Woodbridge. Bader, Nesbitt, Thermitis, Henry, and Nesbitt, and Purcell. Bader stops, throws it up. No, yes, it is good.
Friendly rim on that one.
Yep, Matt Bader breaks into the scoring column and ties it for Woodbridge. 22 up, last shot of the game, of the first half, I should say, coming up. If he gets it off, he stops. Goes back out to Baker, long three. In and out, no good. Rebound Woodbridge, that'll do it, unless he can, nope, too late. So we got an 8-7 team against a 7-7 team, and we got a 22-22 tie.
Very exciting.
Stay with us, folks. This is going to be an exciting game finish.
Good second half.
We'll be back.
So good to see you guys. So, what's up?
Oh, we finally bought a place.
Holy cow.
You seriously have enough saved to do that?
We've been putting a little aside each month.
Jeez, at the end of the month, we have nothing left to save.
Yeah, I have no idea where it goes.
Well, you're spending a lot on...
Is it good?
Oh, God.
Oh, how is my account overdrawn?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
Okay, we're back now for the start of the second half. Colonia at Woodbridge boys basketball. Colonia 8-7, Woodbridge 7-7. Game tied at 22. John McCormick, Greg Kara, and Greg, great first half.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's Chapman, and it's good.
Nothing but net. Only a two-pointer. I thought that was close.
Woodbridge has Curtis Nesbitt with the ball, Keyshawn Glover, Kamari Pearsall, Danny Thermitis, and Kyrie Henry. Colonia counters with Frankie Lehman, Luke Valeriano, Christian Chapman, Chris Sika, and Connor Bevilacqua. Long range, no good. Good box by Sika. Gets the rebound over to Valeriano to Lehman.
Woodbridge started out. I'm sorry.
Did I miss somebody? I got something wrong on Colonia. It's Lehman, Valeriano, Bevilacqua, Chapman, and Sika. I think I got something wrong there.
21.
Valeriano largely quiet. Leading scored has not scored. 13 points a game. Has got 0 in the first half. Chapman drives. Dishes to Sika. Turns, throws it up, and it's no good. Rebound, Pearsall.
Good move.
Over to Glover. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, they moved the ball well there.
Henry has the only 3 in the game. Here comes Nesbitt, backs it off. Good hustle by Lehman, but thought he had the steal, but didn't get it. Now Pearsall drives the lane. Oh, that was a beautiful play over to Thermitis. How do you stop that?
Very nice look.
First half scoring for Woodbridge. 3 for Kyrie Henry, 2 for Keyshawn Glover, 5 Curtis Nesbitt, 2 Matthew Bader, 7 Kamari Pearsall, and 3 Danny Thermitis. That's 22. Now Sika to Lehman. Stops, pops, banks it in, and Lehman's got 2. And
back and forth.
2-point Colonia lead. Colonia scoring. Christian Chapman 10 in the first half. There's a foul.
Reaching in.
Frankie Lehman had 4. Tim Carroll had 2. Connor Bevilacqua had 2. Chris Sika had 1. And Chad Baker had 3. That's 22. This one's going down to the wire, Greg.
Yeah, so far. Back and forth.
Well, they both had runs last time, unless somebody can put one together. But I don't get the feeling that anybody will.
Well, they're both matching up man-to-man again.
And they're both playing tremendous defense.
Yeah, towards the end of the second half, they switched over to a zone, but they're back in the man now.
Pearsall drives, gets it out to Henry for a 3, in and out, rebound. Oh, nobody near Pearsall. Some breakdown there, nobody was there, and Pearsall ties the game.
I think that even surprised him.
Yeah.
He started pumping.
He looked around like, wait a minute, who's covering me?
There's nobody around.
Valeriano drives. There you go.
Wow. Basic one-on-one there.
Colonia coached by Brandon Hall. Woodbridge by Matt Gigliello. Refs are Matt Pagano and Tony Bonk. Rebound Sika. Oh, stolen. Oh, stolen again. Double steal. Here comes Valeriano, gets it out to Lehman. Lehman over to Chapman, back to Lehman.
Colonia back in their man defense.
Bevilacqua stops, pops. Good.
Nice drive.
He's got 4 and a 4-point lead for Colonia. Nesbitt, good pick from Thermitis.
Woodbridge spending a lot of time above the foul line right now. There goes a little penetration.
It's good if it's a... Nope, offensive.
Oh, wow.
I had them blocking me. I couldn't see. Was that a good call? I couldn't really see it. The ref was in the way.
You know, I don't know if it was a good call, but I can only tell you the ref was in the right position, so that's what he saw.
Miscommunication there on the pass for Colonia. Now Woodbridge gets the ball back. Up and in.
Nice drive.
Who was that? That was Nesbitt. He's got 7 now, and Colonia, the lead is cut to 2.
Looked like he switched hands on his shot, and once he went up in the air, that was a very nice move.
When they can draw Sika away from the basket, that's when they're driving.
Yeah.
Lefty shot, no good. Rebound, Baker. Here's Carroll. I'm sorry, it's Bevilacqua. Chapman. Good play by Valeriano. Good hustle. No big man in the game now for Woodbridge. Let's see what Colonia can do. Lehman gets it stripped. It's Colonia ball, I believe. Yep, same way.
Kamari Purcell had a hand in there to get that ball to go away. Woodbridge had some good help defense on that.
Now Thermitis comes in, comes back, and Glover goes out. Long range, it's good for Connor Bevilacqua. The first 3-pointer of the day for Colonia, and they open up a 5-point lead.
Not a lot of movement on the Woodbridge offense right now.
Long range, way short. Thermitis, he got throw. Nice play, nice hustle by Thermitis. He got up as he was falling out of bounds and knocked the ball in off Colonia.
Woodbridge needs a basket here to break this Colonia momentum.
Oh, what happened there?
Take a little push off.
Woodbridge playing 7 guys, basically. There's 2 guys without their jackets on over there.
Yeah.
Colonia playing basically 8. Baker. Oh, he's going to take it himself. Oh, no good. What a block.
Nice recovery.
Oh, pushed. He was pushed by Chapman, and he pushes him back.
There's a technical foul on that call. I don't know who they're calling it against.
By the way Chapman's acting, you would think it would be against him. Yeah. Chapman was pushed by Henry.
Yeah.
And Chapman pushed Henry back, and as usual, the second offense is the one the refs see. And Chapman got the tee, but he clearly was pushed first.
think the official's thinking on that is that the push is going to be a foul, but then the retaliation is what the technical is. He didn't allow the official to make the call for the foul.
Colonia's got 9, then 13. This quarter they have 11. Woodbridge had 15, then 7. This quarter they have 6. A lot of discussions there.
Like I said, I think they're going to call I think there was a foul in the act of shooting, and then the technical is going to be the what's going on there.
What they do? Wave everything off? Well, no one's going to the line.
Yeah. Now we can't hear what Jay is saying in the announcing. That'd be interesting to know what happened, that's for sure.
Boateng comes in for Thermitis. Boateng's listed at 6'4", Thermitis at 6'6". I don't know about that. Glover. It's got Henry, Persall, Boateng, and Nesbitt.
Colonia's doing a good job of keeping Woodbridge.
Oh, he lost it. Oh, foul by Boateng, no doubt. He grabbed his hand.
Yeah. But in that whole series, Woodbridge hardly penetrated through the foul line. They were up. Colonia's doing a good job of keeping them up.
Boateng had to be careful. He got the foul. He knew it, and he just kind of tossed the ball away from the ref. That could have been a problem, but they didn't call anything. Pressure now in the backcourt by Woodbridge, broken by Colonia. Looked like Lehman went up before he knew what he was going to do there. Tim Carroll down low to Baker, up and in.
Good look there.
Colonia with their biggest lead of the game at 7. Remember we said it before, it was streaks.
Yeah, game of streaks. He's trapped down
Persall's well covered, gets it up to Nesbitt, who drives left-handed, no good. He looks like he was fouled by Baker. Yep, 34.
He was up there.
Yeah. Number 11 coming in for Woodbridge now, Kenny Ibranike. I think that's it. It's called his name before, so maybe it's not his first time in the game. Out goes Persall. Under a minute in the third quarter. Colonia up 7. Nesbitt sinks one. He's got 8. Pressure again by Woodbridge. Shot. No good. Rebound. Glover gets it up to Nesbitt. He's one-on-one. Drives left. In. And Nesbitt's got 10.
Basket off the transition.
Yeah, they needed that. Woodbridge really needed that. Want to score again. They keep an eye on the clock. 7 seconds. Here comes Lehman. He's going to stop. Get it in. Nice play by Lehman. Got that in before the buzzer.
That's a buzzer.
Foul is called. Let's see what happened.
Wow, that was late. They're going to tell them to put some time back on the clock?
Well, tell the band to stop playing. Now we won't hear what they call. Why is he talking to the assistant coach of Woodbridge and not the coach? I guess because the coach is talking to the players.
Coach wants to talk to the players, yeah.
Well, they scored it. They put it up 37.
Right. I think something happened after the shot.
Something unsportsmanlike?
Might have been. He might have not given the ball over, I'm not sure. But then they realized time was out, so I think he just took it away.
Yeah, it looks like it's not going to be anything. So at the end of the third quarter, Colonia 37, Woodbridge 31. I'll give you the points in a second.
It's not like in football where they issued the penalty on the kickoff.
Yeah, right. Okay, so Colonia proves out. Valeriano, surprisingly, with only 2. Kristen Chapman with 12. Frankie Lehman with 8. Tim Carroll with 2. Connor Bevelock with 7. Chris Sika 1. And Chet Baker 5. That's 37. Now let's see if we can prove out the Woodbridge side. It's always a challenge. Okay, 5, 10, 20, 31. It works. Woodbridge 3 for Kyrie Henry still. Kashawn Glover 2, 10 for Curtis Nesbitt, 2 for Matt Bader, 9 for Kamari Purcell, and 5 for Danny Thermitis. Woodbridge down 6. Boateng. No Thermitis in the game now for Woodbridge. No Sika in the game now for Colonia. So the big man is Boateng. He's being guarded by Chapman. Chapman's giving away 6 to 8 inches there. Maybe 6. Boateng takes it to the hoop and gets it in. It counts. That's first points for Daniel Boateng. He's a freshman.
I know Coach Cielo has high hopes for that young man.
Sure. If he bulks up, I mean, he's only a freshman. He's a skinny kid.
Yeah.
If he bulks up like Thermitis,
that was a real smooth move right there, boy.
Yeah, he's got game. I don't recall that name though on the Mayor's Trophy. So maybe he's from out, moved into Woodbridge.
Right.
Colonia clinging to a 4-point lead. Here comes Valeriano. No good. Rebound, Purcell. Nesbitt. He did take the shot, but he wasn't going to go that far. Boateng is fouled by Carroll.
Good rebound.
I'm surprised they don't have at least Baker or Sika in the game.
And they might be just resting him for that.
Hey, I don't know. I mean, they're kind of alternating, so they can't both need to be rested.
Nobody's in foul trouble, right?
I don't think so. Boateng, his third.
Kind of put him back in the game here this
Well, here comes Baker. They must be listening.
Yeah.
So we always complain in the first couple games we did Colonia, then roster was not in number order. Boateng sinks another one. So I was talking to Brandon Hall before the game. He says, by the way, I heard the game you guys called. I put my roster in number order for you. He's a cool guy. I love Brandon Hall, man.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Carroll up, no good. Rebound. Woodbridge just could tie it. Henry, three-pointer, and that ties it. It puts him up by 1.
Wow.
He's got the only 2 threes of the game. No, I'm sorry, Bevilacqua has a 3. And now Woodbridge has the lead. First time in a long time. Here comes Lehman over to Carroll. Up. Good. Carroll puts Colonia back in the lead.
That was a nice comeback by Colonia there.
Woodbridge has 7 this quarter. Colonia 2.
A couple of streaks in the game, right?
Yeah,
Woodbridge in the beginning, Colonia comes back, and now Woodbridge takes a little...
Just like the first game they played.
Yeah. I think that game there at Colonia got down to the last minute. Looks like it could very well happen here. Very nice crowd on both sides here. It's good to see in the intertown rivalry. A lot going on in sports in the county today, John. The girls GMC swimming over at the Raritan Bay YMCA pool, and the GMC wrestling championships are going on at Piscataway High School. Yeah. There's a lot going on in sports if you're a high school sports fan.
Yeah, January, February. And hockey, we got the Woodbridge team doing pretty well.
Yeah, yeah.
They gave St. Joe's a battle. First time they played, it was 3-1 Woodbridge with a minute to go in the second, and I knew something was going to be bad, and then St. Joe scored, and they went on to win 6-3. That goal made everything. If they go to the third quarter up 3-2, or third period, I should say,
yeah,
would have been a whole different game. But they let that goal up, and I think it just deflated them.
So much in sports, especially high school sports, is on momentum and emotions because they're young people, you know, and emotions plays a big role in the game.
Woodbridge down 1. Nesbitt. No good. Almost got his own rebound. He went up a little soon.
Yeah, I think,
And still no Seek, still no Thermitis. Maybe each coach is waiting for the other one to put one in and he can counter it. I don't know. But Baker and Boateng are in. Token pressure now by Woodbridge. Here's Lehman. Looking, you couldn't do that. That wasn't going to work. And there's Carroll. Loses it, but controlled by Valeriano, and he's walked.
A few extra steps there, yeah. Looks like Colonia is in a... Nope, they're still in a man.
Yeah.
Looks like they were switching into a zone.
Boateng, the freshman, getting minutes in the fourth quarter. Persall takes it to the hoop. Up and in for Kamari Persall. That gives him 11.
Big bounce before it went in.
Woodbridge back up by 1. This is nip and tuck. 5 minutes to go. Lehman took Baker up, tried for the, looked like he wanted to jam it. And gets the foul on Boateng. So Colonia back up a point.
Both those fellas were way over the rim on that one.
I think Baker wanted to slam it in. No doubt in my mind that was on his mind. Bader now comes in for Boateng.
In and out.
Nice play by Keyshawn Glover.
Yeah, very athletic on that one.
Henry to Persall for a 3, no good. Rebound Lehman. That was nowhere near it. Here comes Valeriano. Up left hand, too hard. Up and no good. Rebound back to Valeriano. And now Colonia's going to slow down a little bit and control the tempo here.
Good second effort there.
Boy, he's athletic, Valeriano.
Yeah, very good.
He went to his left, but just too hard. Baker still has the mismatch. Baker and Bader. Baker looking, turns. Offensive.
Yeah, I think he kind of locked around his elbow.
Yeah, yep.
To get through. 4 minutes to go, 1 point game.
41-40.
Right in that 40 point score.
That's what we said. That's where Brandon Hall wants to be, in the mid-40s, he said. That's where he'll finish, barring overtime. Long shot. Wow. Glover, good.
And he was closely defended on that. He just went up and over.
I'm surprised there have not been more threes. Baker. Oh, nice play, but off the hands of Chapman.
I think it caught him by surprise.
Yeah. Chapman's been a little bit quiet since getting 8 in the first quarter. Loses it back to Carroll. Over to Lehman.
Good defense by Woodbridge so far.
Carroll 0 for 3. Long. Rebound, Baker up and in. Nice left by Chad Baker. Wow.
Good rebound.
And we have a tie game again. (43-43), 2.5 minutes to go. Oh, picked by Valeriano. Bad pass.
Kind of had a trap in the corner.
Oh, that was just too far to throw. Yeah, too far, too high. Too many athletes on this court to throw a pass like that. Both sides. There's Valeriano. Good, a 3. He's been quiet, the team's scoring leader, but they needed that one, and they go up 6 with 2 minutes to go.
Nothing but net on that.
Going to be a foul on Carroll. Colonia's got 8, so Purcell will go to the line for a 1-on-1. Under 2 minutes to go. First one is no good. Rebound Baker. Colonia with the ball and a 3-point lead. Chapman. Lehman up. No good. Rebound Purcell with Lehman all over him. Now it goes down to Nesbitt. A lot of guys on him, swatting everywhere, but he's fouled. Boy, he went up against 3 guys.
Yeah.
I think it's on Carroll. He's got 4. First time I've seen anybody with 4. Let's see what Coach Hall does. No Seek and no Thermitis the whole fourth quarter. Don't you find that odd?
Yeah, it is. It's some kind of strategy going on here.
And Nesbitt makes 1. He's got 11. He's tied with Kamari Purcell for the Woodbridge lead in scoring. Lead down to 2. Lead down to 1.
Timeout Woodbridge.
Wow, we got a game.
Yep.
You got an overtime in you?
Oh, yeah. Minute and 30 seconds left. 28 seconds.
Nine points this period for this quarter for Colonia. 12 for Woodbridge. Wait, I'm missing some points. Oh, no, I'm good. 45-46.
Possession arrows with Colonia. Foul shots are important now, right?
Yep. I look to Valeriano. I don't think you can keep that kid down.
Yeah, well, that last three-pointer he shot, man, that was, you knew that was going in the minute it left his hands.
For Colonia, the seniors are Chapman, Lehman, Carroll, Bevilacqua. They're 4 seniors for the Patriots. And for Woodbridge, the seniors are Nesbitt, Bader, Purcell, and Thermitis. Among the players who have played so far, that is. And still no Thermitis and still no Sika. Oh, no, there's Thermitis. My bad. Thermitis is back in the game.
Yeah.
He's got Baker with him. Colonia up 1. Foul's going to be on Glover.
That's his 3rd.
They now have 6. Woodbridge has 6 fouls. Into Lehman.
Oh, Glover has 4 fouls. Yeah, Colonia, they want to make sure they're taking a good shot, that's for sure.
Carroll wanted to shoot it but didn't. Too much time to, well, they're not going to play for the last shot. Woodbridge will have to foul somebody soon if they start playing that. So let him take a down low. Carroll loops it, no good. Rebound, Nesbitt. Here comes Woodbridge down 1, 32 seconds. Purcell to the hoop. He's fouled by Carroll, and that'll knock him out of the game. And here comes Bevilacqua back in.
He's indicating 2 shots. Why is that? Are they in the...
Yeah, they're in the...
oh, okay.
Unless they figured it was the act of shooting. He was heading for the hoop. It was awkward. He probably wouldn't have had a good shot off.
Yeah.
Purcell ties the game. 30 seconds left, tie game. 47-46. Purcell now has 13. Let's see what Colonia can do. Here comes Valeriano. Swatted away by Thermitis, controls the rebound. There's Chapman. Chapman goes up. No good. Rebound. Loose ball. Timeout, Colonia. Brandon Hall on top of that one. Great call by the coach.
Yeah.
Wow. 11 seconds to go. This one probably won't be overtime.
Thermitis had his hands on that ball, but
yeah, he did.
Couldn't get the handle on it. So what do you do on this? Do you look for a quick shot off the inbound, or do you try to push it right till the end?
Look at Nancy Drum. That woman's out of control. Oh boy, I don't know.
You can create some space on an inbounds play that, can give you a real good look. He's probably going to tell him on the inbound play, if you got to look, take the shot. If not, get it back up to the point and we'll reset. So he's probably making 2 calls right now.
Makes sense.
But, you can really create some space on an inbound with the right pick.
It'll be a few seconds either way, so you're not going to give Woodbridge a whole lot of time regardless if you score.
No, if you score, you're looking good.
11.4 seconds to go.
Another classic here.
Oh, man, we knew this one was coming.
Yeah. Both teams fighting for a spot in the playoffs. Very important game.
Who's taking it? I can't even see. Oh, there he is. That's Valeriano taking it out. Gets it to Lehman.
They got to go right back out.
Now they got to get it going.
Yeah.
Somebody got to shoot. Here comes Chapman up, blocked. Rebound. Oh, 2 shots at it, no good. And rebound by Nesbitt. Woodbridge wins.
Wow.
2 shots at that. Neither one went in. What an ending.
Yep.
What are they doing here? What's the call? No, they're whatever it is, they're not calling it. So Woodbridge, an exciting 47-46 win over Colonia. The Barons improved to 8-7, and the Colonia Patriots are 8-8.
Excellent game. Excellent game. Both teams played very well. Woodbridge definitely needed that to stay alive in the state playoffs, so, we're happy for them. Tough for Colonia, but Colonia is now even.
And it's the home court. Both teams won in their home court. Colonia won in Colonia. Woodbridge wins here.
Absolutely. Well, it was a pleasure to call the game with you. And
likewise, man. This was a really good game.
Yeah.
Glad we got to call it.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, folks, thanks for watching. Keep your eye on the schedule for TV 35. We'll probably have some hockey when Woodbridge plays St. Joe's or maybe even Monroe. We'll probably have some county tournament games in basketball, boys and girls. So thanks for watching.